Now we'll talk about one of the most important element, which is creating your projects. Creating your first project is always important and special. So first of all, project is nothing but your brand. So for example, I have onboarded one cafe brand. So I'll put in cafe brand details here, cafe brand details here. So let's say it's the name of that cafe brand. I can write all sort of description. This is a QSR style chai brand operating in premium location. The more description you put in, it becomes easier for the entire team to know that what exactly the brand would need. You can write as much as you want. You can also select what all services you would want in this particular project. So you would want a video editor, you want meta advertisement specialist, you want content writer, you would want a website developer as well. So you selected all sort of services that are required and clicked on save. So project is, in simpler word, project can be called as your brand. So all the brand that you onboard, all the shops that you onboard, or all the clients that you are onboarding becomes your individual projects. So to reach out to this particular project, now since you have already onboarded this cafe brand, there are a couple of things that you would have to upload it first. The first thing that you need to upload on this particular is basically all the files. So now files would mean mood board of this particular brand, the logos, the style, the fonts, and everything and anything that you feel should be required or would be required by the service providers. So you can upload all these things here. You can add create multiple folders also here. So for example, you want to create a folder which talks about, let's say, all the graphic files that you've already created to give us the reference, or all the videos that you've created. You can upload everything here. Now, coming back here, so you have to go on task. Now we are talking business. So now you have to add a task. So let's say, for example, this cafe brand wants a website to be created. Now you've added a website. Let's say now you've started mentioning what kind of website you would require. A 5-pager website with option to um, with an option to book the table, and it should have home button, about us, contact us, so on and so forth. So you can select what kind of pages, what all things you would want to put in here. Now assign to, this will be blank for you. You will not be able to assign. You cannot. You can obviously have collaborators here. So from your user section, you can have collaborators on this. You can set the priority. You can set the deadline by when do you want it, and just click on save. So if at all you need some specific files that are there, you can upload files here. For example, the website was already created, you want to redo the website, or you have some specific files which is pertaining to this particular task only, you can go ahead and upload files from here. The files can be an Excel sheet, a PDF, a doc file, an MP4 file, a video file, or whatever file suits you. You can pretty much upload it in this particular task list also. So now, as soon as you create this particular task, if at all you have any specific language that this website should be created in PHP only, this should be created in this only, so you can create checklist here. That is also available. You want some more details to be uploaded, you can type it here. If you don't want to type it, you want to send us a voice note, you can send us voice note through this button also. So now once you've created this particular task, this task comes back to our backend team, and backend team, dependent on the kind of work that you would want, the kind of work that is expected from that particular project, our backend team will assign the right team member for you to get things done. So for example, now under this cafe brand only, let's say a website needs to be created, and let's say there's another task about, let's say, a video to be edited. So this is video to be edited. I'm just writing title. You can, so let me, let's say opening video. So now I am uploading raw files. You have to use these files to create an opening video. You can add reference. For reference, I can add, this is my reference file. This is my reference link. Let's say google.com. You can put in whatever you want. So this is again, you can add, upload all the, you can upload all the raw files here. You can create the start date, by when do you want to start it, by when do you want to end it, so on and so forth. So once this is done, you have to just click on save. So now again, like I told you, backend team will assign this particular task to a service provider and get things done for you. So like cafe brand, let's say you have another brand that you've onboarded. Let's say again you have to go to projects. Now the another brand that you have onboarded, it's a clothing brand. Now you want models. So it's a quick fashion brand targeting let's say 18 to 25-year-old girls. Now this is very important. More descriptive you are, it becomes easier for us to target the kind of service provider that you would want. Now for this service, you only require a meta ad. You've selected that. Now you have two different projects that are running for you. So one is a clothing brand, one is a cafe brand. Cafe brand is open. This clothing brand, now you go to clothing brand. Now you have to create this advertisement. So you'll again go to add task. You would see set up an ad for this brand. You can write all the description. So this is my description. I can upload all the files here. What should be the start date? What should be the deadline? All the information you can pretty much write down here. Our team is always available for you whenever you want. We are just a message away from you. In any situation you would need our help, you just have to click on this right hand side button. You would see WorkZup, whatever conversation you would want to create. So write a subject, need help with project. I am unable to create a project. Help me. And you should be expecting a call from us pretty soon, and your queries will get resolved. So this is how your projects are to be created. Once the project gets created, backend team manages the work and delivers you on the same platform. So your work is only to onboard client, and rest of the things, rest assured, everything else will be taken care of by us.